Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am super excited to talk about some wearable fall fashion trends that you guys will be seeing this upcoming season. And I don't normally follow fashion trends, if I'm being honest. I would say, a more classic traditional style, and I just like to invest my money in things that I think I will wear year after year. So I don't necessarily get enticed by seasonal fashion trends. However, I feel like this season there are actually quite a few different styles that are much more wearable than they have been in previous seasons, and I do feel like I can incorporate some of these into my classic style. Now this video, I'm just going to be highlighting the trends that I'm really excited to see this fall season, but if there are any specific ones that you would like me to style in a future video, definitely let me know down in the comments below, and I'll do more of a styling these fall trends video if that's something you would like to see. Let me know by giving this video a thumbs up. If you want to check out and shop some of these fall trends, I'll have some of these pieces linked down below, but definitely check out my blog, strawberrychicblog.com, and there I have a big kind of roundup of all of these trends, and you'll see much more items at different price points. So I will link that down below if you are wanting to shop some of these pieces. The first fall trend that I think you can really make this one wearable is a more quilted puffy style, and I've seen these kind of in years past as far as like leather puffy vest. I know top of mind I think of some styles from Abercrombie, but this upcoming season you'll be seeing this much more in accessories. From handbags, you can find these at both high and low pieces. I know there's a lot of options at YSL, but I have found some really cute affordable options as well that I'll have linked down below. And personally, when it comes to trends, unless it's something I know I absolutely love and want to wear year after year, I personally like to go more affordable with trends, try them out before investing in higher end pieces. But depending on your wardrobe, your shopping budget, you may be interested in more designer options. So I will have some high and low pieces linked for y'all, but I really love the quilted handbag style, and especially this puffiness. I feel like it just feels more warm and cozy, which this season fully embraces, which is why it's the best season, and I'm super excited to incorporate this one into my wardrobe. The next fall trend I've already seen a ton on the internet is the Western boot style, and this is something that initially you may be a little more hesitant to try if you aren't wanting to go full out, cowgirl boot. But hear me out, you can definitely make this much more wearable, and I see kind of familiar brands that I normally shop incorporating this trend as well. So depending on how all out you're ready to go with this trend, you can definitely incorporate this into your upcoming fall wardrobe. This trend really takes me back a couple years because I actually have a pair of Western boots in my wardrobe that I have not reached for. Definitely had to dust these off, and I can't believe I still have them because I typically edit out my wardrobe, but I held on to these, and let me show you guys. Oh my gosh, these shoes just take me back. I actually wore them a ton, I think back in like my college days, and of course I have like a neutral one, and I don't know, these are kind of similar to the white ones I'm looking at, but I do think these scream much more like cowgirl boot. But the reason I think I've held on to these is because if I ever go to Nashville or out west, I feel like these would be fun to incorporate into my wardrobe, and it's something I don't really want to purchase again. These are actually really good, like quality Western boots from a company called Lane, and I love these too because they had like a turquoise bottom. But goodness, these just take me back. Are y'all kind of shocked to see these in my wardrobe? I don't know, I kind of am. This trend really takes me back to the good old days of Taylor Swift when she was a country music artist, rocking her cowgirl boots and cute little dresses, and I know I have followed her for years and years, and I definitely incorporated that into my personal wardrobe back in the good old days. So this trend definitely takes me back. However, it is much more updated, and I feel like a lot more chic than it used to be. And I have found some really awesome Western boots at all different price points, and I'm really loving the white Western boots. I feel like this style I could potentially add into my wardrobe. We will see, but I think they're so cute to pair with dresses. You can just make them much more chic by, I think, going with kind of a neutral wardrobe versus like going all out with like a floral dress and cowgirl boots. I just feel like it's a little more grown up styled with more neutral like sweater dresses and things like that. So the next trend is really kind of bringing back the 90s clueless style. I think I'd like to incorporate this, like, I guess it's called a schoolgirl style. I don't really know. I don't know what the people are calling it. I should probably know though. But I like to think of this style as more, you know, Blair Waldorf Gossip Girl. You know, she's one of my style icons. Like the 90s, I guess I'm calling this trend the 90s schoolgirl vibe. So if you like to, you can definitely go all out with this trend and kind of pair all of the pieces together. And what I mean by that is, you know, a pleated or plaid skirt with a sweater vest and a white button down, or those like traditional pairings. Or I think it's much more wearable if you break these pieces up instead of pairing them all together. One of my favorite trends under this category would definitely be the sweater vest. We are seeing that more and more, and this is definitely a piece you can wear now but pull it in later as it gets cooler as well. So you can wear this on your own depending on the fit of it, of course, if it's still really hot, or you can layer this over dresses and tops as it gets a little bit cooler and you need that extra layer. If your style is a little more casual, I would say go with a more oversized option. But if you like a more like classic style, I would say stick with something more fitted. So in previous years, we've seen a lot of like tailored pieces paired together with pants, like a blazer and pants. However, this season, it is all about the plaid skirt. And one that I've already incorporated into my fall wardrobe is a plaid skirt. And this is where the Clueless inspired like trend has been kind of re-emerged with the plaid skirt. And you don't have to go all out and literally and pair it with a yellow plaid skirt. I think any plaid skirt will do. And this is one that I have already added into my fall wardrobe, and you will be seeing me style over on Instagram. Trend number 4 is shearling. And this is something I've definitely seen through the years, from teddy coats to puffer vests, but I'm really seeing it a lot now in accessories like handbags and shoes and even belts, which I feel like is kind of random. But I think this trend is so cute, especially for winter time as it gets a little bit cooler. I think that material is a little more appropriate because I would sweat to death here in Georgia wearing anything shearling in the fall. But I've seen a lot of really cute handbags, again, from all different price points, and they're even being incorporated into Birkenstock styles, which I don't think is for me, but if it's for you, that's great. And I've seen these again from high to low. You can get these in the traditional Birkenstock, but I've also seen some really affordable styles at Walmart incorporating this trend as well. Trend number 5 is more chic tailoring, and I feel like blazers overall are kind of a classic style. I see them repeated in trends year after year, but this season specifically, it's more tailored pieces and pairing them together. I used to really not be into blazers, but they have really grown on me the past 2 years or so, and I have found some really great pieces that don't make me feel, you know, masculine. They fit really well. They have some more flexibility. I don't like really structured, restrictive clothing. So I really started to love them, and I see this being a trend that I incorporate more and more in my wardrobe. And depending on your personal style, if you want to dress more feminine, you may not be into more of the oversized boyfriend tailored blazers, not really tailored, oversized boyfriend blazers that have been really popular over the years. So you can opt for a more tailored crop look, and that will definitely help show off your figure and keep the overall look more feminine. The next trend is definitely not really up my alley, but I did want to mention it because it is a huge trend this upcoming season, and that is the kind of chunky loafer look. And I have seen this again from high to low. I've seen it from Chanel and YSL and Prada specifically, but these chunkier soles have definitely had their phase right now with the Chelsea boot and Doc Martens and all of that, which I've said before in my fashion trends, worst fashion trends video, that is just not my style, and that's okay. Definitely stick with your own personal style when incorporating these trends, and if they don't all work for you, don't force it, you know? But that is a big trend that we will be seeing this upcoming season. Trend number 7 is an oversized Peter Pan collar, and again, this really isn't a trend that I expect to incorporate in my wardrobe. I don't know why. I feel like it reminds me of like baby clothing because I see that a lot when I'm shopping for Josie, I don't know, but specifically the more oversized version of this Peter Pan collar is more on trend this upcoming season. So one way you can incorporate this, if you wanted to layer it under one of those sweater vests, you can just pull out the Peter Pan collar to have it exposed, or you can even pull it out over a blazer. It just adds that additional layering to your look, and this could definitely lean more girly and feminine, because I see a lot of times they have like lace or just more embroidered detail on it, which definitely leans a little more feminine. Trend number 8, and this is definitely one I plan to incorporate in my upcoming try-on hauls and wardrobe, and that is the slip hem pants. And you can definitely go about this different ways. I've seen it in yoga pants. Again, if you saw my fall fashion trends, you know why I just had a little laugh there. But I've seen it casually with yoga pants, but I've also seen it in more of a work pant, which I personally love. And you can go either way with a more flared version or a skinny version. And I definitely favorite the skinny version. I just feel like it looks a little more mature and chic in my opinion, especially paired with a heel. And I think the style looks best when it's actually a little bit longer. With it being cropped and skinny, I think the flare kind of needs to kind of float over your shoe to give it a really pretty look. So this is one I am on the hunt for and definitely plan to style in future videos. Trend number 9 is the jacket. The shirt jacket is how I'm going to refer to it. And again, if you saw my worst fashion trends video, then you may be super surprised that I have actually already incorporated this into my wardrobe. And that's because I'm seeing a lot more kind of light and airy versions of the shirt jacket I saw last season, which was a lot of blacks and, you know, rich fall colors, and it was like a thicker material. And the one I've specifically been styling recently is this. This is actually more of like a plaid flannel button down. It's a little bit thicker, but it gives you that shirt jacket look. And I think the colors just make this much more wearable in my feminine wardrobe. So I've just been seeing a lot of really pretty color combinations in the shirt jacket this season. And it's one that I've already incorporated, and I'm really excited to continue styling as well. And if you are looking for ways to style the shirt jacket, I actually have a reel over on my Instagram, which is Strawberry Chic XO if you're not already following me over there. That's where I share daily styles, like sale alerts and lots of try-on hauls, and I'm getting into the reels now over there. So definitely give me a follow if you aren't already. And I will link the reel down below, and it styles this exact one 4 different ways. And I also recently styled it on my feed as well. Trend number 9 is more colorful leather. And I feel like leather is always kind of on trend. It's a very classic texture that you see year after year this time of year. But I'm loving the new refresh styles, seeing this in more maroons and greens and really rich camel, which is definitely right up my alley. So this is a trend I also think is very, very wearable. And of course you can make this very traditional if you want to wear a leather jacket, but I say have a little fun with this one this upcoming season and style a leather pant or a leather legging, which I will be doing an updated how to style faux leather leggings later this month. So make sure you have on notifications and subscribe if you don't want to miss it. But this is a trend I can see myself having a lot of fun with. I actually also recently bought a pleated faux leather skirt, which incorporates not only the leather trend, but also the kind of 90s clueless trend. Again, I probably should look up the right wording for that trend, but it kind of checks off 2 boxes in one. So I'm loving the kind of refreshed look at the classic leather. Let me know what you guys think of these trends down in the comments below. Are there any you hate, any you love, any that you plan to incorporate in your upcoming wardrobe? Definitely weigh in on your thoughts down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, I'd love for you to give it a thumbs up. It helps out my channel. And if you like this type of content, I would say check out some of my other recent videos. See if you'd like to subscribe. I would love to have you. And I'm just feeling really, really excited for my upcoming videos, and I think y'all will love them. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video really soon. Bye.